Hey guys, Luke here. I'm here to go over my Supercoach for round 3 and also go over the results from round 2. So with Supercoach wise, not talking about the actual games, but let's get into having a look at the leagues first with my Mr. Luke league. So you can see here, we'll rank them by total points. Or actually, we'll go from round 2, see who got the highest in round 2, and then go for overall. So the highest was the Demolitions. Where can we find it? Not coming up for some reason. I know on my iPod it was coming up, but not sure why it's not showing them here. But yeah, the total points. Maybe if we go rank by total points, it'll show the total points and the last one. So yeah, score last round was 1004, and he's on top once again. So actually he's not on top once again. The Muppets, Morons, Moles is the best according to this. Let's see how I ranked up. I'm in 5th spot. We have a total score of 1,825, average of 912. So not too bad at this stage. Only been 2 rounds in, so plenty of improvement to be made. For these 3 dudes, Ryan, Denny, and Sam, make sure you get in there and make a team. Be very much appreciated. Moving on to my own side. Let's have a look. And the total points, like how the points are made up with my ones. Seguiaro had another top week, and I'm really happy with having him in. Thurston, another disappointing one, and I'll get to Thurston later on. Whiten had a good game as well, but obviously he's going to be gone this week. Soliola, just incredible so far. Josh Morris just not doing it for me. Hopewadi in a shitty side got okay points. Last week another one. Glenn Stewart destroyed it. Finucane, a solid performance. Parker back to his usual self, though I think he might drop in value a little bit, but it is worth it. James Graham, another solid performance. Leacher going up and up every week. This time we might even finish the game, so should be more points there. And Byer dominated last week, so good move putting him in for Widdop. So that's it's a pretty good move early on. A little bit of a ballsy move, I'd say, considering Widdop's big money move. Byer not so much, but I think Byer will get more than 3 games, so should be a good move, I reckon. Talking about the team that we've got for this week. So I'm not really sure if I want Josh Morris or Bryson Goodwin in, but I'm probably end up leaving Josh Morris in just because I think they might have a good week this week against Manly. The Bully, he's another one I'm not really sure of because Dragons don't seem to me that they got a lot of points in them, and seeing he's a winger, probably needs to score some tries to get lots of Supercoach points, and I just don't see it happening. But at the same time, I mean, his first week was pretty good, and I like to give him a few more weeks because the tactic really is only just kicked in the Bully, so he might bag a try or something. Carter, wasn't really sure with him, but then I saw his average is 45, so if he gets his lowest score, whatever, or his highest score, it still should be a pretty decent score. Soliola obviously just killing it. What a buy he is. Everyone needs to get him and buy in there 2 weeks in a row. Now, the big move, Jonathan Thurston was the captain. He was the halfback. Actually, was he the captain? No, he wasn't the captain. Paul Gallen was the captain, but Thurston, vice-captain. I just got to say, Thurston he hasn't been with it, and the Cowboys haven't been with it, and his price, I can't justify it at this stage. He's just not with it. And the dog's barking. I'll be right back. Apologies for that. It's a little bit out of my control. I can't really control when the dog barks, but getting back to the side, I was talking about Jonathan Thurston. Yeah, he's just not up to it, and I don't think Cowboys really up for it. They are taking on the Broncos this week, so there's potential to be a ball over and Cowboys just smash Broncos, but I don't know, just can't take the risk. Adam Reynolds been absolutely on fire. I think he'll end up rising in price anyway, so I don't think it's a bad move. At Thurston at his best, probably getting what Reynolds is getting anyway, so it was, I did consider putting in Curie as well, because Curie's pretty cheap, like 260 or so. And he was getting, I think his average was like 70 or something. So it's still pretty good. But I think Reynolds just does the goal kick, and he's just a great player. So that's why he's in there. Also in the backs. Oh, sorry, the fullback. Brought in Lachlan Coote. Now Jack Whiten was in the side, but he could play centre or fullback. So could Jordan Carr, who was a backup fullback. So I moved Whiten to fullback and brought Coote in. He's actually as a reserve this week, due to him being back at the fullback position. Now, I'm not sure how long he's going to be in the side, and if everything goes to plan, he'll be in there for a long time, getting lots of points. We can potentially have Hopewadi or Coote or whatever we want to do. And at the same time, we can also... actually, I might even move Hopewadi into the centres, potentially. Maybe move Hopewadi if we can. we'll move Hopewadi into the centres, and we'll move J Moles out. So yes, we have Hopewadi in the centres now, so we'll sub him in for Josh Morris, and then we'll move Lachlan Coote into the fullback position. Now, I don't know how permanent this will be, but just something I came up with on the spot, and it gives us another forward on the bench, I reckon. Lola here could even be on the bench. I don't know. We'll go with Lussick on the bench, who was our original bench person before. I don't know. He got changed for whatever reason. Oh yeah, when Coote came in, they just automatically put him there. But yeah, I think that's a pretty okay back line. Even if Coote's only there for a few weeks, then Whiten will just come straight back in, I reckon. The forwards, Tohu Harris just killing it so far and doing what I expected him to do. Corey Parker back to his best. Gallen, obviously, doing what he does, lots of points. So I've got a pretty consistent second row there. The forwards as well, the props as well. James Graham, very consistent. Ryan James, not so much. He's in the second row again this week, and a lot of the other forwards are back. But interesting to see if that brings down his points. If so, might have to look at getting rid of him. But for now, he should be okay. The bench, we got Michael Leacher, who's been in there for the last few weeks, and he's been killing it. I know a lot of people had Mosley and some of those guys, but I think Leacher is definitely the one you wanted to go for. A little bit more expensive than those guys, but as you see now, Mosley's he's on the bench now, and Leacher's he's only been playing 70 minutes, so once he gets to that 80-minute mark, he should be killing it even more, and he's playing with a very dominant forward pack, so I think he's a good move on the bench there, just consistent. Finucane, he's got off, so he will be playing this week, I believe. And he's 45. That's a good solid 45 points that are probably going to be there every week just because of the way he plays. Glenn Stewart, his average is 42. Obviously had a pretty shocking first week for Supercoach standards. 62 last week, very impressive. If he can get anywhere near that this week, I'll be super happy with that. Darcy Lussick, hopefully he can get a little bit more than 27. A lot more actually, but he's been okay so far. He had a pretty good first week, so hopefully he can hit back, because Eels are really down and out with a lot of their injuries, so that probably affected the overall score for all the Eels side, as you saw with Hopewadi. But yeah, that's where the video sort of come to an end. Hopefully you have enjoyed it. If you want to follow me on Twitter and talk to me about footy and all that sort of stuff, my Twitter handle's @MrLukeOnYT. Yeah, if you want to comment about Supercoach and all that stuff in the comments, go ahead. I'll reply to you. I'll try and help as much as possible, I suppose. Yeah, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and check out my NRL previews, which is coming out tomorrow. And then after that, it's back to the Win One Take Ones and the Rugby League Manager. Alright, that's where I'm going to leave it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.